please. I don't use language like this. I don't need to use language like this.
I don't mind the obscenities and the abuse. I want to get down to business and go home. The whole situation is throwing me into a panic. Coming here, to a Jewish house. That's a highly dangerous action, for God's sake.
What was I saying to you, Johnny? Got so caught up in abuse and obscenities. I've forgotten what it was I was saying to you.
The whole situation depresses me. That was one of the highlights of my week. Coming here, having a nice evening of conversation over a Jewish dinner with my one friend in the world. You're my one bloody friend, you know that. And he's got to be Jewish.
Give me these exit papers then, you fucking Nazi cunt! Jesus, Johnny, what am I saying? Listen, what I'm saying, don't pay any attention to it. It's my filthy subconscious coming to the surface. My defense system has collapsed. These aren't my real feelings for you. I love you, Johnny. Jesus, I do. I do.
You know that, Maurice. How can I get you exit papers? If I could, I would. I love him. I do. But I'm not going to go to prison for him. I couldn't stand going to a Nazi prison. I'm looking at this meal we're sitting down to.
You're an officer in the Nazi SS. Surely there's some fucking way you can get me out of the country. For fuck's sake, listen to the language pouring out of me.
Maurice, this is a circular discussion leading nowhere. You know that.
Come with me, Johnny. If you came with me, then I could stand leaving Germany. I could bear it. Listen, between me and you, I know that you don't take too many people here. I mean, what sort of life would it be here? In Germany, without me?
Maurice, you're in an anxiety state. Indulged in a subconscious storm? Your own words.
I'm lost, Johnny. I'm totally, utterly lost. Do you have any idea what's happening to me? Just get me these exit papers.
Maurice, look. We sit down to a meal that would cost a worker. If he's lucky, what he earns in a week. That's the real issue just now.
More. The wine alone is worth a week's wages.
Well, we can't go on like this, can we? You as a socialist, me as a socialist. How long can you go on crying about the poverty of the workers while you're living off the fat of the land?
Johnny, I'm like in fucking mourning. I'm bereaved. Do you have any idea what it's like being cut off from the rest of your life? And the idea of being cut off from my place in Berniston. I went out and bought special nesting boxes for this spring. I've been putting up nesting boxes for woodpeckers at the back of our cottage. We were looking forward to them nesting there for spring.
I want to talk to him about that cottage. I want to talk to you about the cottage.
I come alive there. The trees and the green and the... I was born there. My father was born there. My grandfather was... I don't even like Jews that much. I like my wife and kids, but generally...
I don't like anybody all that much.
That much is true. Listen, Johnny, you've got to help me get out of here. You've got to help me. Are you listening to me? You've got to help me. We've both got to get out of here. private residence for many years.
All the courtyards and archways.
You know, it was sold as an orphanage, and then it was turned into art. Your field is literature then, I see.
I think Berlin sees me as some kind of humanity expert. My role is to look around, assess the arrangements, and make some recommendations on general humane grounds.
Absolutely, of course. We had assumed, although, that you would be a medical man when you were joining us. What would you like to do first? Meet the staff?
I think I'll just wander around if you don't mind.
I'll have someone show you around. That's probably better. One of our medical staff, they can tell you all the medical ins and outs. I'm going to let you into this story to show that I trust you. The two of us are records. We don't need to go goose-stepping around the square shouting, "Heil Hitler!" to show that we're good party people. Listen, there's an order come through for you. Now, I'd rather we didn't make it an order. This particular order is special.